Please describe your job title and primary duties.
My job title is team member. What that included was mainly cashier, cutting all the fruits and preparing all the toppings. It was all self-serve yogurt, so it's not like serving the yogurt. They would get the yogurt themselves. Just in charge of mainly the topping bar, keeping clean, all the frozen yogurt machines. In terms of like the back in the kitchen, dishes and preparing toppings and fruits for later when it gets busy during rush, and just keeping the back clean. And those are the main duties.
What was the work environment like?
Like they try to pull off like a really friendly atmosphere, and like it's supposed to be like a fun place to go to, family, friends, whatever. For the most part, like the managers are really nice. I really got along with all my coworkers. We all became kind of like friends, and everyone was really comfortable with each other. So it was a really great work environment.
Please describe a typical day as an employee.
So when I first come in, like you're just, like obviously supposed to check in. Like you punch into the computer, and then if there's any dishes, you're generally supposed to take care of that. And you sign into your register, and once you sign into the register, that's yours. Like for the time that you're there, no one else is supposed to use it. And you're supposed to check all the machines. I think like every 15 minutes, they said. All the toppings have to be like filled up. So when you first get there, you want to make sure all the toppings are set. And then once you have all that stuff, you want to like stick to the register.
How would you describe the application and interview process?
Well, there was 2 interviews. I had a first interview and a second interview. And that's after you fill out the paper application. I actually applied right before they were opening. So it was a lot through email because I didn't actually have the location. But once I did get my application through the email, I had the first and second interview with the manager, and then after the second interview, she asked me to join them.
What questions did the interviewer ask during the job interview?
They were really interested in like previous job experience. They wanted to know how I work with other people. Really big on the customer service. A little bit about school and like my stuff like that, and just like typical questions that I've been asked before by any employer.
What set you apart from other candidates?
Well, I did have job experience before that, and I had like recommendations that I brought in, and I was really able to talk during the interview. I really connected with the manager, and she could tell I was really enthusiastic. I think I was 17 at the time, or 18. No, I was 18 at the time, and I was probably younger than a lot of the applicants, but that also meant that I was like more energetic and more excited to be there. So I think that's what set me apart mostly.
What other advice would you give to a job seeker looking to get employment?
I mean, a lot of it is expected of you, and it's not really like babysitting. Like you know your job duties, and you just have to take care of it. Like the manager wasn't there a lot of times, and then there's shift leaders, but the shift leaders are also your coworkers, so they're not really like pushy. So it's like every man needs to like take care of their own thing, or else someone else is gonna have to take care of it. So I would just say be ready to be committed and do your part. Be responsible. It's mainly about responsibility, I would say.